almost locked out of... You're in Rome, Louis.
It happens all the time.
You're a busy man, aren't you? Back on our screens.
Yes, I am.
Law and Disorder in Lagos.
Yes, and I've got two new films that I've made, Law and Disorder in Lagos and America's Medicated Kids, which is coming on first.
This is where it all starts. This is your empire.
This, in a way, is the control room of the Juggernaut.
We're against the clock in more ways than one, because the builder's going to start outside again.
Yes.
In about 5 minutes. So get on with it.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. You can count us down, Louis. Louis Theroux.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I know you're a very private person. We're going to try and find out a bit about the Louis Theroux off camera.
Okay.
How similar to the on-screen persona is Louis Theroux off camera?
Pretty close, I think. But, you know, when I'm on camera, I'm doing a job. So I'm being a journalist, and that is, if that's a persona, you know, everyone has a professional persona in a sense. But I think, I'm not the best judge, but my parents tell me that the person they know is very close to the one they see on screen. I mean, I do like to ask, I'm inquisitive, and I like to wind people up a little bit.
But you're also almost sort of shy in a strange way, as well as being quite forward.
Yes, I am. Are you basing that on the programmes or just meeting me now?
Not on having just met you now. It's been an
I am
absolute
quite
pleasure
shy.
to meet you, Louis.
I'm not like dreadfully, I'm not sort of hugely shy. I mean, I can talk to people, but I'm not a big personality, and I get nervous being on stage, things like that.
Are you, in real life, uptight or laid back?
I used to think I was laid back, but as I get older I realise I'm pretty uptight, and I'm getting more and more comfortable with that.
Are you a morning person or an evening person?
Morning person.
Who or what makes you laugh?
In terms of television, Jon Stewart. I don't know if you watch the Jon Stewart
Daily Show.
Yeah, the Daily Show on. I think it's on More 4 most nights. That just cracks me up, big time. And people in my life. Two of my best friends are Adam and Joe, who used to do the BBC Radio 6, BBC 6 music show. They always make me laugh.
Do you ever get angry?
Yes.
Do you think I'd be capable of making you angry, Louis?
I'm sure if you punch me in the face, I'd get angry. I'd get confused and angry.
The cameraman's laughing. Let's talk a little bit about Louis Theroux on screen. How did you find your style? It's very distinct.
Yes. I think it sort of found me, really, that I've never been that smooth or accomplished performer, and so when I first started doing TV, I was doing my best to be competent, but against my best efforts, incompetence crept in, and actually that became part of what was good about what I did, in a weird way, if that makes sense. I mean, in other words, the fact that I wasn't polished, the fact that I was fumbling and bumbling a bit, seemed to work quite well.
Is there a guiding aim through your documentaries? Because you've done a lot of different stuff, haven't you?
Yes.
Worked with celebrities, you've done very serious, big picture issues.
Yes, I just pursue stories that I'm interested in, but I think when I look back at what kind of unites them, it's the idea of taking things that are alien to me, that in some way to me seem strange, or that make me tense or seem questionable, and trying to understand them and sort of put a human face on them.
Is it hard to hold back your own personal opinions on screen?
Not really, no. Because actually, it goes back to what we say, I'm not a confrontational person, so sometimes it's hard to confront people. In the more recent shows, I've tried to be a little bit more, I wouldn't say, aggressive journalistically. Aggressive isn't quite the right word, but I've tried to call people on things that when I think they're wrong, and that takes a bit more effort. I can be a bit passive.
When you're talking to people that you're filming, are you quietly and privately judging them?
No, I'm not. And in fact, sometimes I'm surprised when I kind of watch the rushes or when we're working on editing a programme, how things that I wasn't aware of at the time, or things that I felt was someone being honest and human, were actually, in some way, they felt more incriminating after the fact. In other words, no, I think when I'm there, I'm really just trying to understand, and then it's only with distance that the judgment, people, as a viewer, you can sort of supply a judgment a bit.
You've become a huge television personality. One criticism that might be levelled at you, and this is perhaps a tricky question, some people might say that you take advantage of people. that you're appearing to them, that you're on their side, and really you're winking to the audience?
I can see how that could be, that criticism could be made of some of my earlier programmes. And in the past, I think when I started out, I was working on a satirical program called TV Nation, working with Michael Moore. And the idea very much was to go after people who deserve to be gone after, people like the Ku Klux Klan, and sort of send them up. I think, that, but in the last 5 or even 10
7
years...
7 seconds?
I don't think you could say that, and my programmes are very humane and mature now.
And you're half American?
Yes, I am.
There we go. It's all over, Louis.
There we go.
That was almost like an interrogation,
Yeah.
I felt. Sorry.
No, that was all right. I think that's how you get through it, yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I was a bit robust with you because I know that you can
No,
look after
I'm
yourself.
fine with that. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely fine with
We're
that.
still rolling, but I think we should finish now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Really nice to meet you.
Yeah, brilliant.